Hello and welcome, Sagittarius, to your monthly tarot and astrology reading for February 2023. My name is Jeff. I'm an astrologer and intuitive reader here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV. This is a general reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign. It may resonate with you or not. It's not a problem. You just take what you need and you can leave the rest. I'd like to thank you all for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe button and support us here at Raise Your Vibration TV. All right, Sagittarius, February, the month of love, L-O-V-E. And I do believe it's going to be fiery for y'all. First of all, we got the new moon happening. Let's back up here. February 5th, you've got the full moon in Leo in the 9th house. So that's going to be pretty significant for you. That is happening in your natal 9th house also. So that's bringing to light a lot of things about you. It could also mean some travel this month. It could also mean going back to school. It could be working at an institution, something like that. And it's also finding your faith also and shedding that light. That Leo energy may be asking you to open your heart and give your faith to yourself, to your family, and to the universe that it will provide for you. That's a huge message right out of the gate, and I'm pretty sure you're feeling that. Before we move forward, I just want you to see this. Normally I pull one card each from these decks for messages towards the end of the reading. We're going to get to those. But for you, Sagittarius, I was told that I had to have two of each, and they gave me two of each, so we'll talk about those. But let's see how the month is going to go for you. I mean, right out of the gate, a full moon is going to shed some light on a situation. Maybe your faith is finally going to pay off, you know. But if anything's happening in that 9th house, that means it's going to be transitioning very quickly over to your 10th house. And that will mean something going on with your career and your work. So let's look at this. First of all, we've got this card here, the Five of Wands. And usually the Five of Wands is indicative to competition. And it could be some drama going on in your life right now. And that may be where our focus is on with this full moon. Trust me, there's always some kind of drama going on with a full moon. Doesn't really have to be. In fact, they're saying trust your intuition. King of Cups isn't really gender specific, but what it's saying is somebody that's wise enough to go with the flow and go with their intuition. And the Seven of Pentacles is showing if you put the right amount of energy into the things that you're doing, you will see the results. So right away, with that full moon going on, you have the choice to either focus on the drama that's going on and reeling from it, and still being in this low vibe state, or you can trust your intuition that if you put the energy into the right things in your life, they're going to bear fruit. And I'm telling you right now, they will this month. It may not seem like that at the end of the week, but this is where your resolve is going to be tested, and you're going to come out on top of this. As long as we're not getting caught up in other people's drama or trying to compete with other people, or, you know, just sometimes, Sagittarius, you're not always right, you know, and you've got to understand that you don't have all the answers, and that's okay. Now, I got three cards here, and the first one they wanted to show here is that there's an indecision, definitely, about not which way to go. And that can clearly be remedied by knowing that there is a choice that you can make. As long as you use your intuition for it, you're going to come out on top. There is a message going on that you're going to be hearing from. Maybe that's the indecision. You haven't heard the message yet. But the Six of Cups says, again, put love into the proper things, you know, and know that there's an ebb and flow to life. And sometimes, you know, we have to understand the ebb and flow, you know. There are going to be good times, but there are also going to be some bad times. That's life. You know, we have to really accept that life doesn't have to be as challenging as we think it needs to be. But in retrospect, you can see that, well, I really didn't need to fight as hard for that, you know? And that's what I think you're going to be finding out, is that you're within all this drama and all this chaos. I think you're going to come to a realization that inner peace is where it's at for you. And that's the best and possible, highest and the best for you, actually. So let's move on here. We're getting towards the end of the month, the middle of the month. And that's when the sun moves into Pisces. So that gives a more of a romantic air, but we're getting really in charge with our feelings. That's right. See, look. The Emperor card says, you hold that chess piece. You hold the winning piece. Remember that. Act as if. You know, this is for somebody that, you know, if you're looking for a new job or if you're trying to advance in your career, you have to act as if. And this says be the leader. And with the Emperor, it looks like he's sitting on the planet Mars there. That's no coincidence, and it's also has to do with Aries. So this is like a fire sign. So you're part of that group, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So there's going to be a lot of movement going forward here. And the thing is, as long as you are comfortable and knowing that the universe will provide you with what you need, you will claim victory. Success. Very important here. I see some sixes coming out here. And then that's another thing with these readings this month, is that sets of numbers have been coming out. So we've got, and 666 is not a bad number like you think it would. Go ahead and look that up. That's also been compromised by other low vibe folks, but that's not necessarily a doom and gloom number. It's an angel number. Don't let anybody tell you different. All right, so yeah, we're walking away from some things. This month, we have to walk away from some of these insecurities we have about ourselves and claim victory and not claim defeat. That's the whole thing. We have to be grounded and love ourselves and know that we're going to get what we want. You just have to be definite about it. And this is a new beginning, too. So it's an Ace of Cups. So if there's any single Sagittariuses out there, mid-month looks like there's more of a chance for that. Like I said, the sun is moving into Pisces on the 18th. This brings in a romantic air, almost mystical. A lot of mystical experiences will be happening for you also around that time. But the new moon follows a couple days after on the 20th. And what that's going to bring is a new opportunity in your fourth house and it's also in Pisces, of everything starts at home. Everything starts with the home base. As long as you've got the home base solid, you're golden. Just reach for what you want and you shall get it. You know, that's a very, very, very big message for you this month. Huge. Let's move on, shall we? I can't wait to get to those extra messages at the end. I didn't even get to look at them. So there's a theme going on here. It's all about faith. And what you put into things is what you get. So you got to be very mindful. Ooh, very mindful. Yeah, they wanted you to know that. That card kind of sounded like it snapped in half, but it didn't. All right, one more, please. There we go. Oh, no. That was a stack. They said nope. One more card for Sag for February. Let's get some more insight on what's going on here. There we go. All right. Always getting to the bottom of things with these readings. Yeah. I don't like to see that card, Sagittarius. That says that you are kind of suffering in silence here, and there are some things that you need to let go of. Listen, if you feel like you've made some bad choices, they're really not bad choices. They lead you to the closer to the things that you want. And I know that doesn't seem like it that right now at this moment in time, but as time progresses, especially through March and April, you are going to see that if you let go of this self-blame you put on yourself, your life will become that much more easier. And the universe is saying you're going to have some choices coming up soon towards the end of the month, towards this new moon. And the Seven of Cups shows us that we're going to have many choices, but choose the highest and the best for yourself. All right? That's huge. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a new job. So towards the end of the month, we're going to hear some good news. If it's not a new job, it's a new experience. We have 2 aces here. There's no coincidence. You know, if we get another ace, then your numbers are going to be 111 for the month. All right. So let's see what we got here. Do we got 3? Oh, and look at that. The Ace of Wands. Boom. All right. So, Sagittarius, your numbers for this month are 111. Look those up. If you see 111, you are on the right path. Be mindful of what's going on. 2 of Wands is showing we've got to make some decisions here. The choice is yours. Ace of Wands also. So the 1 and the 2 are also here. And the Lover's card, again, comes up for the month of February. Let's have a new beginning in our relationships. If you already currently are in a relationship, I feel some travel is going to be going on towards the end of the month for you two. You may just need to get away. That just might be the thing for you guys this month, is to go out and do something, not something beyond your means, but something that will be meaningful for the both of you. You know, this is about the month of love. This is about opening your heart. And for you, Sagittarius, this month is trusting your heart and knowing that the universe will provide it for you. Okay? It's excellent. New beginnings, 111. Remember those numbers. 2 of Pentacles is here to show us you're worrying about money. Listen, money is an energy form. We say it all the time. And you either attract it or repel it based on how you look at it. So if you feel like money's holding you back, then you are in a state of lack. You need to get rid of that. What you need to say is, I have everything I need. Everything gets paid. My bills get paid, and I'm so grateful for that. Yeah, see, look, we've got the 4 of Swords and the Moon here, which is showing that we're still not comfortable. We're still a little bit kind of believing our delusions about that, and we're trying so hard to save. And there's nothing wrong with saving. The problem is that it puts you in a lack mentality. Oh, I'm not going to have enough. I'm not going to have enough. I'm not going to have enough. You got to change that thinking this month, Sagittarius. You have to open up to the universe, and it will provide you with the money and the energy stream of money to flow completely to you. You have to open up to that this month. All right? So let's get some more cards here from a different deck to kind of give us some more clarity on what's going on for February. Sagittarius, this looks like a great month for beginnings and claiming what's yours. You know, stop being so indecisive about it. Am I worthy? Am I not? Yes, of course you are. Of course you are. There's 1. Can I get 2 more for Sag, please? There we go. Thank you. Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. Conflict and defeat. That's all you're focused on right now. You need to let that go. Instead, you need to get your passion ignited. There's another 1. Get your passion ignited. And be truthful with yourself. You know, things will balance out. It's not going to be all wonky and crazy all the time. Trust the universe. It will provide for you. It's about faith for you this month, Sagittarius. And you can do it. You're a very optimistic sign, you know, and not a lot of things will get you down. You will keep going. You will keep going, and that's fantastic. Can I get some more cards for Sagittarius, please? 2 more. 2. Ooh. Okay. 1 more, please. Thank you. All right. First of all, they have the 3 of Air. And what this shows is sorrow. It's a time of healing, and it's also a time for forgiveness. Release that sorrow. I think you're really beating yourself up. That's what I feel. And what you have to do is get the air of the Queen of Fire. Doesn't have to be, again, gender specific. It's the energy that's involved, and you are a fire sign, so this is going to ring true with you. You have to be intelligent, exuberant, and determined to get what you want. And you also have to put this in, the 9 of Water, which is wishes, dreams, and happiness. You focus on that, not your defeat. And then this is what happens. Partnership, commitment, reconciliation. That's a beautiful card for this month, and I want you to focus on that, Sagittarius. That is possible for you. Very possible. It's a beautiful card. All right, some more messages, please, for my lovely Sagittarius, fellow fire signs. We start things, man. It could be a forest fire, or it could just be things in our lives, but we still get that fire going. And it's going to be very hard for the universe to put that out, and it would never do that. That's you. So they want you to do is focus on the positive. Again, stop beating yourself up, because worry is a wasted emotion. We can all agree on that. And practice moderation. All right? Everything in due time. Now, let's start with these messages. Currents of emotion. You're probably going to have some uncontrolled feelings that are coming to the surface, probably around the beginning of the month at this full moon. And you need to release them. Don't hold on to them. And instead, focus on the divine presence. Let's see if you can see that. The future of love and creation, the force of love and creation. Focus on that. Again, they're asking you to call on to that divine presence. You are ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. No more contemplating. Make those changes. And last but not least, the way forward is open. Look at X marks the spot on that treasure map. You are not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. We will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. All you have to do is surrender. You're trying to control this situation, and the best thing you can do this month is surrender to the universe and allow it to come to you. And that's that, Sag. I hope you have a great month. Open your heart, trust in the universe, and we will see you in March. Thank you so much.